Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today is April 5th, 2017, and this is our live stream. We're just going to go right into the action today, and we'll go through the SPY and stuff like that, but let's get the SPY up. We put a short trade on Google today right in this area here. We added our last position here. This one's rolling out pretty good, so hopefully some of you guys caught that one. We posted it on StockTwits, so, just another one where, people are asking, why are you shorting this thing? Why are you shorting this thing? You have to. You got gap fill. You got the double top at 859, and you got the even number at 860. Got to slowly add them here. Boom. There it goes. You know what? We're probably going to hold on to this one. We also did a swing trade as well. So on this one, let's just keep rolling with these and see what happens. Right now, though, the SPY is catching a little bit of a bounce here from the 618. Let's go right to the SPY 10-minute here. We're watching the chart, and you look at that. You have the 20. So, see, guys, this is what these guys did today. So you got the good news on the jobs report. Oh, everyone's rejoicing. So they pop it above the resistance area. So, it's been pounding into this 20 moving average, going up into the 50% retrace here. And instead of dealing with all this resistance, they pop it up or gap it up over into this area. But knowing that we knew this big red bar, that's going to be a big area of resistance up in here, pretty much right to the top there. Couldn't make it. And then good old grandma came out, and what'd she say today? We're going to unwind our balance sheet. Basically, guys, the free money policy's coming to an end, and Wall Street does not like that. And you know what? They're going to make grandma pay for it. We only have 50. Well, no, look at this, though. Look at the volume. So right off the bat, guys, in the Fed day, we used to have 20 million on this candle, first candle. We get 3 million now, no participation. Now it's starting to come up. Notice how the volume picks up and what's happening here. We're going down. We did come in the double bottom here. Let me do a smaller retrace here for you guys. So I'm retracing it from that little pivot to this high. Check this out, though. We have a topping tail here today. Came right back in, retraced right back up. Couldn't get past it. Boom, breakdown. That's a great topping tail there. You short the markets up in here. If it gets above that tail, you just stop out, period. Great trade there. Comes right back in. They're looking to stop everyone out if you took this trade. And then boom, right back down. Again, we're moving down on news just like we move up on news. Just keep an eye on the volume here. It is slowly picking up. We still only have 57 million on a day. But remember, guys, this is the power hour. That's what they got names for it now. The power hour, 3 o'clock, buy the dip. Right now, we're coming into double bottom. That's what's holding. And we still have the 200 down in this area. If you look at the 60-minute chart here, 60-minute, same thing. But we did crack through the 200. Remember, this thing was beaten up against the 200, pulled back. This was a nice little bearish inside bar pattern, gap up. You know what? They gapped it up like they always do. Skyrocket right to the highs here. Pulls back. So let's see if they can recapture this 200 MA. Let's see what happens on this last volume candle or this last candle. See how the volume picks up. We get selling, then it disappears, and all of a sudden we just get the magical bounce. Let's see if we could continue with the volume picking up. If it does, we have a good chance of falling. But again, still not out of the woods, guys. This is, don't get too excited. Just like, every time we get a good down day, the next day we go straight back up. So that's just the nature of the beast right now. Keep an eye on volume. That is key here with these trades, guys. So I'm long plugged since the morning. Daniel, take some off. Don't be sitting in that plug and waiting for that thing to be unplugged. We watched that. Yeah, they had news or whatever. I mean, it could go up more. I don't know. But if you're in it from $1.30 and you got to 2.30, oh my gosh, take something off. Don't be stuck in this. Remember dry ships. Not that they're going to halt this one, but great move on this one. I did see the news on this one. But we were talking about this, another low, this would have been the time right here when they retraced it back down. But I don't play with things like this. This is up on news. For all I know, that's the end of the road. But just a quick look, just for you. I got to keep an eye on these markets, those guys. IWM's flushing out. Yeah, look where you went into these high pivots right here. That's why you're having some resistance. If it goes a little higher, you're going to have big resistance there. Honestly, it could go to $3 right here. If it goes to 3, you're going to have to start, at least protect it. You could wake up and the thing could go right back down. You do a retrace here. Look at the retrace, 618, 750. Didn't make it to the 200 because you had a lot of people looking for that area. But these markets sell. This could go down. It is up on news. But remember, you're at these big retraces. You're coming to the 200 moving average on the weekly. And you have some pivots here. And you got another pivot right around $3. So it could go to 3. All it needs is a little more news like everything else. Just like Amazon, guys. I mean, they're streaming at the NFL. That should at least put Amazon another 40 bucks up. Like, the joke today was, now they're streaming SpongeBob 24/7. Getting at Amazon, hurry, it's SpongeBob. So. But anyways, you know what? It's still early. Wanted to come live. I can't do a long session today, but I at least come on here for, an hour or so. Or who knows? Let's see. All right, let's go back. Daniel, you got too many up there, buddy. I'm not going to go through all those. You got to give somebody a chance to post some stuff. So, all right, let's see here. I want to show you guys the IWM, though. I want to explain something to you in this chart here. Guys, this is classic distribution here. I mean, when this thing opens up, someone, maybe one or two hedge funds, maybe an institutional player, that's classic distribution. As soon as they stop, the algos take over, pop it up. Guess what? Coming back in to distribute again. IWM weak is never a good thing, guys. So you have to be really careful with that one. Did J-Nug fly? Is it going up? Yeah, gold's coming off the bottom. All right, guys. I know you like that J-Nug. Let's take a look at gold first. Yeah, look at that. Boom. And then J-Nug's going. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's pulling the rug. She's taking away the free money. Holy crap. Yeah, look at that. Boom, right back up. So again, we did videos on this one. Let's see, are we back above the 20 MA? Yep, back above the 20 MA. See how they're holding it? But this right here, up and sideways, that's a pretty good bullish pattern on this inside bar. Overall, you got a bearish pattern. To get out of this bearish pattern, we need to get up here, $9, $10, get above this line. Then we'll be not out of the clear yet because you still have some breakdown areas here. But it's got to get above this area. I'd love to see 845, and I'm sure all you guys would too. Mostly all you guys are bulls on this one. And if we could get through the 618 and the 750, this thing's going to rip heads off, guys. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on to your short, or hold on to your pants. I'm not going to say shorts. You'll think I'm shorting this thing. But again, SPY into support. Right now on the daily or on the intraday, holding the double bottom. Hold on, SPY. Oops, maybe I hopefully could get this right here. Hold on. If I'm missing anyone's questions, I'll go back, and hopefully I can scroll back on this one again. Yeah, there you go. So I can scroll back. I'm long with plug. GDX about to break above the 23. Thoughts, John? Yeah, just hold GDX. If that follows the GLD, just keep holding that one. J-Nug, yeah. J-Nug's fine. You're going to start getting some fear, guys, in these markets. So did you see reports, news on Google, YouTube, really rolling out with many channels, and grew leaps about quickly, price service, right, 35 discussed. Google, yeah, that whatever. It's some more news. Another high flyer. We shorted Google today. We're in it. We also added a swing trade on Google, so I'm okay. And we have a short-term trade. I'll probably pull it off today. We'll see where it ends. I might actually hold this one for a day or two to see if we can get a little more downside on it. Because if the markets sell, everything's going down, guys. IWM's going back to the lows. And the one thing that really caught my eye today was the Goldman Sachs and the JPM, guys. Not green. A little bit green on the day. And not good. Those got to participate. What do you think took the markets up? Goldman Sachs and JPM, Apple. Those aren't participating in the rally. Look at the IBB, guys, at the low. Remember, the IBB's going up now. Oil too. They're all getting bullish on oil too. We're still bearish. I wish it would go up a little bit more. So, all right, let's see here. Look at the green candle. I'm long with JNUG, GDXJ, NAK regarding miners. All right, Daniel, hold on to that. XLE. Let's take a quick look at that one. Gosh, SPY. Oh my gosh, look at that. They're trying to save this thing with their dear life because they don't want to, buy the dip down here, guys. Just keep buying the dip. It's worked forever. Yeah, the XLE. That's going to be, I think that isn't that oil, I believe. Let me look. Some symbols, I trade a lot of stuff, guys, but, you guys are throwing this. So this is the bullish energy sector. Yeah, you know what? We came into this here. I followed the USO, guys. I guess oil builds came out today. It's always news, guys. We talked about this. It got up, filled the gap. You watch my videos every night. We're looking in here. I'm looking up in here to short again. I don't know if it's going to make it there. We hit the 200 MA and boom, right back down. Great retrace, guys. You know what? Let's take this area out. Let's do a shorter retrace on this. I bet you it's into the blue line or the green line. Yeah, look at that. So you could go there. You could come here a little bit more on this one. You know, I would have loved to have seen a little, man, up in here, filled this gap around 1140. I don't know if it's going to make it. We've been short oil. If you're riding this one long, protect these profits, tighten the stops, because we could go right back down. I still think we're going lower on oil. So just be prepared for that, especially if the markets give it up. We are going to go lower. So, all right, I got to keep an eye on my Google trade, guys. Shoot, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get more people into the room here. More people, the merrier for me, guys. All right, so the XLE, yeah, just be careful with this one. You got a nice bounce off a gap fill. You know, well, you're looking at the XLE, but it bounced back up, and just be careful. For the XLE, that is, it needs to get above the 200 and the 50 MA, get above these breakdown areas. But right now, I think it's a short-lived bounce. If you got a profit, tighten it up, and hopefully you get a base here and maybe higher. If the thing comes right back in, tighten that stop, because you're going to probably retest the lows and possibly go lower on this one. Just be careful with the XLE. Option straddle for Amazon coming into earnings week of 26th of April. Okay, Amazon. I don't know where your spread is, but yeah, we actually wrote some calls on this one. We added yesterday and today. Let me see if we're. Let me pull something up here. Let me see where we're at. Our average price. We got our average price a little bit higher on this one. It's at 38.40 the option now, so we're right almost. We're getting back to break even here. So let's see with Amazon. Yeah, if you're not short Amazon, you got to short it up here. We also posted a trade on our StockBookie.com site. Amazon, we are in. Let's see here. Oh, guys, I got a ton of trades out there, so bear with me. 874.03 is our average price on Amazon. So we're a little bit underwater on that, but we're not in the 10% position yet. We can have a $90 stop on this thing, and we'll still be okay, guys. So I'm not too worried. 874.03 on the Amazon short, big deal. But we wrote some calls, too, the other day as well. So if you're not a member to my StockBookie.com site, guys, sign up. It's free. You'll get the email before we go live and all that stuff. Little commercial time, guys. So yeah, straddle for Amazon coming into earnings week of 26th of April. Yeah, I mean, right now, if you're playing the downside on Amazon, that's great. All the high flyers, guys, and we talk about them all the time in our live sessions, all our videos that we do, they're all due to come in. They are. We get a sell-off. This free money policy crap with Janet Yellen and stuff, they've been floating these markets on light volume for way too long. It's still early on these things. Look at Amazon, though, guys. If we close down below in this area, we'll have a topping tail on this with volume. Watch out, longs. Tighten those stops. Please, I've been posting this. I've been posting stuff on Tesla. Please take profits. Please take profits. All the bulls, shut up. You're a bear, you're short. Yeah, I am short. I'm short all these high flyers, guys. But I'm telling you guys, as a long or a bull, you better tighten those stops up. You could wake up any day and the whole thing falls apart, and that's what we're playing. If you don't follow me and this is your first time here, SPX. I'm going to pull that up real quick. Oh my gosh, this is on a delay here. I don't pay for it. I'm too cheap. Look at the monthly chart, guys. You cannot. .com bubble, housing bubble, the Federal Reserve out of control bubble. With the rates low, the 4.5 million, and then you know that balance sheet's about 10 trillion, 4.5 trillion. My ass. They're lying. They always lie, these guys. Just look up Benny Bernanke, Uncle Benny, 2007 on YouTube in front of Capitol Hill. Right before the housing crash, he was telling everybody, oh, it's fine, we're great. Housing prices are not going any lower than this. I promise you. Yeah, they always promise, and they probably took a poll too. We took a poll today on CNBC, and they said housing prices aren't going down much lower, guys. Really, we promise. Yeah, they're always taking polls, guys. Yeah, from two people, Goldman Sachs and JPM. We took the poll today from two of these guys, and they said, oh, markets are cheap. Keep buying up here. So that's why we're short these markets across the board. I can't go long up here, guys. I'm sorry. I just can't. I'll go long if we pull back down in this area. I got my bear costume on. I'm going to have my bull costume on again. Again, I don't care, guys, bull or bear. I just want to be on the right side of the trade, especially something like this. If we start to tank, guys, IWM's at the lows. Look at the IBB starting to flush. All right, I'm going to shut up now and let's get through some more charts here. Holy cow, guys. But again, light volume. Nothing yet. I need to see more on the charts before we start cheerleading like CNBC. Now you watch though. We start going down like we always say. And look at this, guys. Little head and shoulder here. This plays out. This thing's going down to 270. No problem. Markets start to dump. Like always, I've been telling you guys this a long time. 250 area. The markets really start to dump. You don't want to know where this one's going. So again, this neckline breaks right here. Boom. It's not the best head and shoulder, but I'm gonna, we'll see how it plays out. You still have support down in here. iRobot, no problem. We did add short to that. We are short that one, Douglas. Short it. We'll get in the day before a straddle for earnings. AMD got to 1059. Yeah, AMD, you just got too many bulls in that one. Let's look at that real quick. We've been talking about AMD. We've been doing videos. Every time we get to this 1475, everyone gets bullish and gets crazy, and they load in the house, probably in margin. So if this thing comes down and everyone's in margin, that will exaggerate the move. I'm still saying, guys, 941, $10 gap fill right here, period. Again, everyone's saying head and shoulder here. Not the best, not the worst. But I just don't like this long shoulder here. If it went up here and came right back in, I'd like that a little bit better. Again, markets dump. This will go down. Markets move up. This will go up with the markets. Right now, it's holding on. Not bad, but look at the 10-minute chart here, guys. So as the markets were kind of floating, going up and down and floating into the news, and then all of a sudden the markets sell, where does this go? Straight down. Be careful if you are long in these markets. Just please tighten the stops up. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if you're long. I will be a bull one day, just like everything else, like everybody else. But the funny thing is what we've been talking about lately, when the markets are bombing and you got the markets in turmoil tonight on 7 on CNBC, join us. How low can these markets go? Then we'll be stepping up buying. And then everyone will be shorting, and then I'll be going long, and then everyone will be like, well, why are you going long in these markets? They're about to fall apart, just like everyone now. Why are you going short? The markets are going up. Well, you know what? We got one day, we got a little bit of a pullback today. I mean, actually, the NASDAQ went negative now. Oh my gosh. Better get that IBB up, Grandma. Help everything. Apple, what? Come on, Apple. It's Apple. This thing should be at 500 now. Guys, turn off the CNBC, guys. That's all I'm saying. All right, hold on here. And if you guys are new to the room, just punch up a symbol with the $sign, and I'll go over it. Right now, I'm just looking at a bunch of stuff. I want to get some more people in here. Live streaming session. Fun. Yeah, I would love to have 100 people in this room and everybody looking at stuff. That would be my dream, guys. I love looking at charts. I love trying to help people out. When I'm posting stuff, if you follow me on StockTwits, I go at it with some guys once in a while, but I'm passionate about this stuff, guys. No, anyways, as if you follow me on StockTwits, you know me. I'll do a little bit of bashing here and that, but when guys are bashing other people and making smart ass remarks, it's hard to say, especially when they're not posting anything. Post some of your trades, come talk to me later, and we'll go from there. That's how this stuff works for me, at least. JPM. Let's do Facebook and Nvidia. All right, let's see. All right, let's go back. All right, let's see. Happy sunny Phoenix days. Thoughts on AAIO? Wait, all right, hold on. Daniel, day before us, Australia, before earnings. AMD, I got in at 1059, holding on selling, cover calls, rinse and repeat. Yeah, if you got in there, sure, do it. Happy Sunday, Phoenix day. Happy sunny. Yeah, it is sunny in Phoenix. The weather's been beautiful, guys. Love it out here. AAIO. We looked at this one before. Yeah, look at that, falling apart. Wow. Another high flyer, guys. Let's see on the weekly. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. We talked about this one. I know we did because I got areas in here. Let's look at the monthly real quick. Yeah, gee. Hello? No, it's going to keep going. We talked about the 60 natural resistance. We talked about a little higher. Look at that, though. Collapse. Damn, that thing's really collapsing. So hopefully if someone got one of these trades, if we did this one in the room, if someone had the big enough gonads to take it right here, we thought it might go a little higher. But we always said if the markets fall apart, it's going to be nighty-night for a lot of these stocks. And they don't go up forever, guys. Look at that. Look at that bleed. That just makes me smile. So you're coming in some support here. You might hold that. But, you know, overall, I'll take the pivot from here to here. You're coming into the 618, some support. It could hold, but if the markets give it up, guys, you know, this is easily going to come down here, easily come to gap fill at 37 bucks. You want to take some off of here. If you got it from up in this area, take half off, ride it down to here, gets the gap fill, take another quarter off. It could go to 25 if it really starts rolling. So ride that baby down, guys. Here are some of these high flyers with me. Ride them. Ride them, cowboy. iRobot, same one. Ride this one too. Vacuum cleaning company, guys. But it's iRobot. It has to do it. Same crap, different chart, same thing. Look at this. Other than this, they've been overshooting. So they overshoot, they squeeze everyone out, then boom. Hold on. Just short it. Short iRobot. If you're not short this one, short it. Puts are tough still. They can hold this up. If you could do shares, definitely with shares. Puts, maybe buy one, but be ready to add more just in case if they, you know, milk this thing out before it comes back in. Spies, guys. Spies going almost to the low of the day. It's going to fill the gap. Holy crap. Oh, my gosh. This is too funny. But buy the dip. You know what? I wouldn't. You know, this is a good area right here for a bounce. I'm not taking the trade, though. Let's see if it bounces. Because we did get through the 200. We're right here. If anything, maybe down at 235, but I would wait right here. 230. Oh, gosh, I got to go lower. You know what? I'm not going to get interested in this, guys. Not at all. We just filled the gap. Let's see if we bounce here. We could. I still think we go down to even number in this double bottom somewhere in here. But let's see. You get a high pivot, sell off like this, guys, with some volume. Wake up. Okay? Look at Amazon coming in. Google coming in. All right, Google. I did post a trade on StockTwits. You know what, guys? I'm going to have to go on there. Give me a second here. I want to protect people. I posted a trade. You know, people rip me. Oh, you're going short. Why would you do that? Blah, blah, blah. So let me, I did add a swing to Google, though. This trade here that I did today, it's more short term. Let's go to Google, and I'll show you the reason why we took this trade right here, guys. You have to do it as a technical trader. You got gap fill, you got double top, then you got 860. So we started added at double top, added at the 860 break, and look at that fall, guys. Perfect. All right, we're going to cover half. I'm going to take some profit. Oh, look at the SPY dumping, guys. Oh, I love this crap. All right, here we go. We're going to the low. You know what, guys? Don't take anything long right now. Let these markets drop. Don't even mess around. It's not worth it. It's not worth getting your head handed to you. Just let them drop. If you're short with me, which I hope you guys are, enjoy. All right, we're bouncing off that 235.12 area. I'm still thinking we get to the even number, but again, do not take these trades. Do not go long right now. It could still bounce. But if they start flushing this thing, it could get really, really ugly fast. We're almost negative. We're negative on the down now, guys. But the jobs report, it was, they said today, and watch, they're going to bring Buffett out, Tepper, or Siegel. They're on the emergency phone with those guys right now. We need you. When can you come? Can we do a Skype and you could tell everybody that the stocks are cheap? Oh, guys, these guys make me laugh here. All right, covered half. Google. Is Google bouncing? I'm just gonna 85 or 852.04. 852.04. I got to protect my people on StockTwits. I mean, it might go lower, but right now I'm going to post that just to keep people, safe. Because some people will email me and be like, "Are you still in the Google one?" It's like, no, dude, it pulled back $7. I only had a couple hundred shares. I had 300 shares of Google, guys. I'm out 150. I'm going to hold another 150. It is a big position, but they need to trim some off. If we go lower on Google, 850 area, I'm looking at this area here. If we hit that, I'll probably take off. But if the markets keep going, I'll probably look at 850. Well, we'll see. Hold on, guys. Hold on here. I got trades going on. I got this live streaming stuff. I love doing it, but my gosh, I got to keep an eye on my trades here, especially the ones I post on StockTwits. Again, I want to keep my people, safe in these things. Gosh, look at this flush out. You know what? Let's go to the SPY again, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull it up here. I'm gonna take the link off here. I'm gonna keep it there. I want to keep a watch on Google too. Wow, we're flushing down, guys. All right, So we flushed through this area here. Don't touch it. Just don't. We could flush down to here today, guys. Just leave this thing alone. You got more people starting to distribute, and then you get. I always talk about, if you get more people running to the exit, it could get ugly, really, really quick. Look at the volume picking up. You think Grandma's going to hold it up on this type of volume? Hell no. She holds it up on this bullshit volume right here. You get volume in here, like I've been saying for months. The old lady won't be able to hold it up. The algos won't be able to hold up. No one will. You get it. You get. Watch this. You start getting more volume. Here we go, guys. Holy crap! Look at this. Oh man, I've been waiting patiently. Waiting patiently. Oh my gosh, this is interesting. Needless to say. All right, Google's going down a little bit more, guys. I got to take the rest off on this trade. Hold on, give me a second here. I got to post and trade and do this multi. Wow, look at all the charts. Oh my gosh, everyone's distributing, guys. They're all running for the hills right now. Holy crap. Still early, guys. Still early. And buy the dippers will come out. The algos will save. Grandma's in there. The markets do not like the free money policy going away, guys. The interest rate hikes, all that crap. It's the same crap they did in 1998 with Greenspan. And when he started raising rates and talking shit like Janet did, they flushed it on him. And then they blamed it on the dot-com boom. I don't know what they'll blame it on this time if we do pull back. But it looks like they're holding this little pivot right here. Or the 30. Remember, we were talking about the 35 even number. Let's go in a little bit more. Right in that. Look at that. Wow, right to that pivot. Damn. I just can't step up in markets like this. This is all of a sudden it just starts dropping, guys, like a knife. I mean, look at this. You come from a high pivot like this, you better watch out. And if you're long in these markets, please tighten the stops. Please. Not to say that we, keep going down. We can easily go right back up or 150 up, but we keep getting volume build up on each candle on the 10-minute chart. Again, we came into this support, that support. We hit gap fill. A lot of support down here, guys. Normally, this should bounce. But again, they got to get it back above the MAs. That's their goal in life. But if you get more guys, see how the volume's starting to pick up, guys? We could see more selling here. Let's go. All right, we're still in half of Google, guys, from StockTwits. God, look at ML. Oh, man, they are. Tesla's coming in. Apple, my gosh. All right. That's always good. Or something like that. All right. So, hold on. I'm just looking at some other stuff, guys. Wow. This is crazy stuff. Again, it's still one day, but I do like the fact we were up pretty good up here and then bam, reversal. Still looking for certain things on the charts. All right, let's we're going to hold on to Google. Let's see if we can get a little more selling tomorrow. We're out of half of that position. We do have a swing trade as well. So unless we really start to flush, then I'll come back and take a look at that. But look at these charts, guys. Look at Apple. Look at Apple's flush. That's the 10-minute chart, guys. Amazon. Remember Amazon? Oh my gosh, they're streaming. They're doing this. Amazon's getting hammered now. Look at Netflix. I've been telling everyone, short these things. Amazon was a beast because every day they upgraded it. They did this. They're buying this. They're streaming the NFL. So that one was a tougher one. We're a little bit upside down on that. But you know what? Amazon comes in, guys. We're barely out of the money now. So, I shouldn't even cry. Let me look at some other trades, though, guys, because I got a lot out there. Let me go through some stuff. We did cover half of, oh, gosh, what did we cover today? Hold on. I don't even know. PLCE. That one came in real nice. Look at this fall on this high flyer. Everyone's like, is this thing ever going to fall? Boom, right back. Look at that. And then went up. We're short, and it went up, and then boom, and then look at that. Straight down. Markets fall. This thing's going a lot lower, let me tell you. So, but on our price we have position list on StockBookie.com. We entered this at 120.80. We sold half at 113.75. And if it gets down in this area, we'll cover the rest of it. So there's a trade on Twitter too. We're in it from about 115, I believe, area in here. But I wanted to start a new sheet. new start fresh with the StockBookie site. I just too much crap on Twitter. This is what I have, guys, right here. This is my list. If you're a member, you get this. It's all free. I'm sure people will share it and stuff. These are my list. This is Amazon. We added more. Average price is $8.74. We took off PLC. Actually, we took that yesterday. Oh, this is one. We covered half a Dunkin' today at $51.60. So that was one too. And if the markets go down, guys, I got 43 positions out on my site. These will all be winners. I guarantee it. So, and there's some right now that I'm really thinking about taking. This, even the PLCE, we're at 109, what, 109.55 now? That, oh, SPY's about to give it up again, guys. All these are going to come in. Most of them are high flyers, and that's how you want to set yourself up. Again, still early. We could go straight back up for all I know. Volume disappears, and everyone's happy again. And hey, nothing to see here. We're all good. You know, please move along, children. You know, so wow, Google's coming lower though, guys. All right, let me see. I got to do something on the on my StockTwit site. All right, we're at 849.83 on Google. Damn, man, they are just these go. Wow, look at this though. Half hour left. Will they dump it out? You get more people distributing in this markets. We're going downtown, guys. Really, really fast. Grandma better think about how she's going to word her stuff. She's going to have another conference call and tell everybody, hey, 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 hey. You'll hear lip service of QE4. I promise you. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. LUV. Short everything at this point, guys. If the markets go down, it's all going down. This one, see what happens. Market starts to give it up. Look at LUV down. This is setting up too, guys. This is setting up for lower prices. I have no problem shorting LUV. Bearish pattern. Market's got to give it up. Markets give it up. This thing's going to 45 bucks. Here we go, guys. SPY's at the lows. Damn. They want out. Somebody wants out now, guys. You start getting 4 more big institutions or hedge funds wanting out, we're going to go straight downtown. Again, I keep telling everybody, market trade. Markets go down, everything goes down. Grandma, you know it's getting bad when CEOs are taunting shorts. Yeah, oh, yeah, exactly. Elon, you better not short it. It's Shortsville or is in trouble today. Look at Tesla down $8 right now. Yeah, keep short Tesla. Short. Well, I've been telling everyone for weeks. When Amazon gave us that present as it was going up, it was like, oh my gosh, and that's why we wrote calls on that one. It's like shit. I'm a little bit upside down on my swing trade. I'm writing calls up here. That's the great part of the markets, guys. You can always do. Gosh, look at Apple. Look at Google now. Oh, hold on, guys. I got to look at this stuff here. Google's at 848.36. All right, guys, on Google, covered last half. Google L at 848. Like I said, we still have a swing. Wow, SPY's flushing. Look at this. SPY's flushing and look at everything, guys. Apple's getting smoked. IWM's getting smoked. Damn, IWM's leading. Look at the IBB coming in. Oh, my gosh. Woo! But don't worry. Tomorrow we'll be up 300, and they'll tell everybody how good everything is. All right, I'm gonna post on StockTwits. Hold on here. I'm just trying to see on Google. Let's see. So we're coming down here. I just want to see if we're yeah, we're coming into a little bit of support down in here. SPY keeps going though. It's going to keep rolling over. I think Google can get down to here right here at 845. Let's see if it could keep going. But anyways, I'm going to tell people on StockTwits. Covered it at 848 just to be out. I want to protect my people, like I said. Last half 848. Trade. All right, guys. 848 even number. Out on Google. Yeah, we came into the support down in here. Not going to mess around. We could go straight up from here. So, you know, again, still early. I'm getting a little giddy. I know. I'm like a little kid in a candy store. Don't get me wrong. But I love when this stuff happens, guys. There's nothing better. You know, as much as I don't want the markets to go down, but when they're doing stupid crap like this and floating these markets up every day, it's time. Look at the IWM, guys. Holy crap. iRobot's coming in some more. It's even iRobot. It can't handle it. When their volume comes in, it just can't handle it. When you got the bullshit float, every stock's going up, down. And these institutions know it. They needed Amazon at a higher price. So God forbid if someone needed, 920 on Amazon and the market start to sell, because these institutions were jacking it up someone's what, making them pay the price. Chipotle. If you want to pick on Chipotle, pick on Chipotle. That's up 349. This is the time when you pick on some stocks that are up. If you are not short McDonald's, short McDonald's. If you are not short Chipotle, short Chipotle. Panera, I added more after hours. They got this thing pegged. They had the buyout. My average price is right around 301. I'm upside down a little bit. I might have to take the loss on this and just say, I don't know what they're going to do with this one. So, but whatever, you know what? $10 on a $300 stock is not a big deal. Hold on though. Let's look at the IWM. That's the one. IWM. Yeah, look at that. Gosh, in my video, I talked about this, guys. When this thing came up to this big bar, came back in, got below here, they popped it up, got everybody bullish again. Look at that. They're dropping it right in their face again. This was still an overall bearish pattern, guys. It's still a lot of support down here. Doesn't mean shit yet, but let's keep an eye on it. SPY's trying to bounce. Trying. She's got to get this thing back above at least a gap fill, at least even number. That's like her goal in life. And then people will be like, or the talking heads will come out and be like, well, the SPY did sell off, but, we're looking at this and, now it's kind of cheap down here. Here's your gap fill. Here's your double bottom area, the little pivot. Look at someone's coming in and trying to protect this thing. We did almost come into this trend line, though, which I kind of like. Gosh, I'm surprised we didn't hit that trend line. Came close, though. But again, they're pushing it. Let's see if we get more volume. Look at the volume pickup in these. So Grandma announces right here, we get 3 million. Now we're getting some bigger selling at 5 million. We start getting 10 million bars. You better step aside, guys. All right, Nvidia. Yeah, Nvidia got the little bounce yesterday, or the drop yesterday. We talked about Nvidia daily chart. We even posted some stuff. If this bullish pattern fails, we're going to go downtown. So far, so good. I'm not shorting this or anything, or I am shorting it from a while back. I did not post anything on my StockBookie.com site. But yeah, if this bullish pattern failed and we get back below, look out. If this trend line gives out and this double bottom gives out at 95 bucks, we're going here 81 bucks, possibly lower. The markets start to dump. Honestly, this could be a $75 stock in no time. And this is a big reason right here. It's a high flyer on the monthly. This can easily come down to 70 bucks. Markets dump, it could come lower. Don't trust what these people are saying. Stock of the year, 10 upgrades. You're upgrade. Why weren't they upgrading it down here, guys, at 25? They're upgrading it at 120 after a $100 move. Are you insane? And people actually bought that crap. You know what? I should say, good thing we covered Google. That it just got a $3 bounce. So, but we're still short swing on that one, so no big deal. But yeah, I just want to get that out there with the my stock twist people. Let's go. All right, let's go back. Got to keep an eye on that. Yeah, so Nvidia, if you're short on this one, great. If you're, if you're long, just tighten that stop up because we got lower prices to come, especially if the markets dump. So keep an eye on that, guys. Let's see. Nvidia trip is quite strong. There you go. Short it. I'm gonna make t-shirts, guys. Oh no, don't short this. Yeah. Trip, did they have news or something? Maybe they had news. You're saying quite strong? Trip? Yeah, I wouldn't touch this. No way. We did this one. You here. There's a trend line down there. Let's see. I think it came up somewhere here. I think there was a pivot. Yeah, there was a pivot right in here. That's where it caught it. Setting up in a bearish manner. This one's setting up right now for lower prices. If you are long in this one, tighten the stop. And if you are long, you need to get above the 20 and back above in this area. If you're short in this one, just keep riding this thing down. Markets give it up. You're going to crack 40, 48. This one can easily come back down to at least 36 and then 28 bucks if the markets give it up, 28.60. But if you're bullish on this one, needs to start giddy up in here and get above this 20 MA and get going. This is the weekly chart. Markets sell, guys. Nothing is going up, period. Unless you have earnings or something, then you'll get some BS like that. But just be careful if you're long in these markets. Check Marriott, please. I have no idea what the symbol is. Give me the symbol, I'll look at it. VXX still red. Laugh out loud. Is it red still? Oh my gosh, no way. Really? See, I don't know if my thing might be froze up here. Wow. Yeah, I don't have anything on the VXX. Well, on the VIX. They're saying it's red. I'm not sure. I think my thing is 15. I think I could get the VIX, but it's 15-minute delay. No, actually, VIX is ripping. VIX is green now. Yeah, it was red, but now it's going. This is 15-minute delay, so I'm thinking if the markets are still going down, this could be up in this area here. So, but yeah, VIX starts rumbling. You better look out. You're going 15, and you're going up into this area here. Oops, I don't want that. I want this right here. Yeah, 17, 18 bucks, and then this 22, 26, and then ultimately 31 if the markets start to flush. Let's see here. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit slow. I got a bunch of positions out there. I'm just trying to watch them all. I love doing the live stuff. You guys know that. But in a market like this, I wanted to come live on the mic and talk about these markets. This is what we're kind of waiting for. We're not out of the woods yet. It could float right back up. You know, anything's possible. SPY's starting to try to catch a bid here. You know, she's like, the sirens are going off at the trading desks at the Fed right now. You know, warning, warning, get Buffett, get Siegel, get anyone who's bullish, just put them on. It'll be tonight at 7, markets in turmoil. We did catch this low, though. You know, we caught these little pivots here. It is starting to bounce. See how volume's still heavy on the last 2 candles. Let's see if it dries up on this candle. You got some distribution right here. If it dries up, we only have 20 minutes left of the market, so let's see if we bounce here. Let's look at the 60-minute just to see what's going on there. So anything, yeah, there's your trend line. Yeah, you had some, this is all consolidation, guys, which is going to be support. So when this thing fell down here, we cracked through the MAs here as well. Guys are trying. Here she comes, guys. Buy the dip. It's worked for 5 years. It's got to keep working. So again, if you're not a member at my StockBookie.com site, sign up. You'll get the email before we go live. You get videos like this, intraday stuff, trade ideas. You get my position list, all that stuff. It's free, guys. What do you have to lose, you know? And hopefully I'm going to be doing some webinars, teach how I'm watching the charts, how we're setting up with volume, you know, and just why we're taking trades, long or short. Guys, we're short in the markets. I showed you earlier. We will be long eventually. And when everyone's selling, we'll be going long. That's just the way it works with technicals. You want to ride the wave. When everyone's selling, that's the wave you want to ride. But when we're hitting good support, if we really start falling, that's when we're going to cover most of our position, then hopefully start going long. I'd love to go long. I think more people would follow me. So high flyers dropping as promised. Yeah, well, we'll see. Carlton is still early, buddy. It's still early. You know, they are, you know, I'm getting excited because, you know, I'm starting to say, whoa, look at this. But they're still Johnson & Johnson's green because that's protection. That's a tough trade. 3M's green, McDonald's green, all the protection ones, guys. They're all hopping in the green. Whoa. Better get in the Johnson & Johnson because that's a safe one, you know, and Win still keeps holding up, which just baffles me. Someone needs higher prices in this one, guys. That's the only thing I could think. It's Win. They got some news, Macau, blah, blah, blah. But again, here's your big area, 117.40. If it does not close above there and confirm, this one still has a lot more to go. I mean, even Apple's dumping. Amazon's dumping, and this one's just like filled the gap right. Look, it filled the gap right here, got a little bounce, you know. It's like, we're just gonna keep doing whatever. But look at all the volume in all these stocks, and that's just coming from the overall indexes. More volume in here, everyone's starting to distribute, getting out of these markets. So where to see your trades, you got to sign up to StockBookie.com, and then they're posted on there. I got this. This is what you're gonna see. It's free right now. Eventually it won't be free, but here's where we are. We're short all our positions. We have one long, which is a short on the semiconductor. So, but as we're pulling them off, we got sold half, sold half. We got add dates here. Like Amazon, we had to start slow because I know this thing can be a beast, and we know it could possibly go to 900. So we added slow, added slow, added slow. Our average price in Amazon's 874. CMG, same thing, just a beast. Average price 439. Still small positions, no more than 10% of your total portfolio. All these are shares for me. I'm not in every one, guys, but I'm in a lot of these. I like to go small positions, you know, even if it's 10 grand a position, 20 grand a position, if I'm in 40 positions, I'd rather have it that way. And then as they're coming in, I'm pulling them off. You know, I wish I could be in all these, but I'm not. But as I'm pulling one off, like if I'm in shop, I'm pulling half off. I'm going to take shop. I'm going to add some to low, LOPE. If I pull off this one, I'm in Duncan. I'm going to take half off there. I'm going to jump into another one. I'm just keep rotating in positions and out of positions. Ones that I'm out of the money on, I'll take the winners here and I'll add to Amazon or what have you. And I'll just keep rotating them. We're still in Google. Panera, after hours, we added. We're still not 298.13. I'm upside down. We might just have to cut that one and be done with it. Skyworks, we add a little bit more, but this is what you get, you know, and that's it. They're all short. You know, I get made fun of. Yeah, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. But these markets come in, this thing here, it's all going to be winners. Everyone, I'll have 43 winners, guys, except for Panera, because that was a buyout, which was a bunch of crap. So, oh well, what are you going to do? It's just another trade. You know, that's why we're just trying to bang them out. And J&J, you know, that's a tough one. But when the markets get a grasp and they start going lower, you'll be out. But you got to be a member, which is free at StockBookie.com. Then once it is, then you could go on to this. And I'm trying to post emails when I'm adding. Take a look at this every day, guys, you know, if you're a member, because we're adding stuff. We're going to get emails more out. You know, right now, I'm only one guy. We get markets like this. I'm just watching. You know, if you're in the PL, CE or whatever, then down in here, and you're in from 121 area and it's at 109, and you're not taking anything off, oh my gosh, then you know, you got to take something off, you know, and don't, you know, well, you didn't post anything. It's like, well, it's down $10. You got to sell something. You know, yeah, it might go another 10, but you know, you got to work with me here, guys. I'm hoping, you know, if I ever do charge, I'm hoping to hire somebody. Then I'll have another guy or girl, you know, posting stuff for me and doing. This takes a lot. It's a lot of work, guys. Going through, I did 2 hours of videos last night and posted everything. And eventually, too, you got to be a member, because I'm going to be posting stuff on Vimeo where you can't get it, where you have to be a member. So, you know, and then again, it's free, guys. It's not, you know, it's not like I'm charging you. So just enjoy it while it lasts. These things, all these markets come in and those 43 trades come in, then I'm going to start charging. No. Again, if I do, it's going to be cheap. The more members I get signed up, the cheaper it will be. I don't care. I'm still making money trading. I love doing this stuff. But like right now, I'm trying to keep my eye. I could be trading and making more money. So it's like, oh, I got to get paid for doing something. But again, it's free. Enjoy it, whatever. All right, I'll shut up now. Let's go through some more charts. This is, yeah, high flyers dropping as promised. Short everything. Where to see your trades? Right there on StockBookie.com. Time to flush the toilet. Grandma's toilets are full. Yeah. Would you recommend my stop loss be on Disney at 100 points? So you're long Disney. I mean, if you're in this thing and you're making money, gosh, take something off the top. Disney's going to come in too. I don't care what stock it is. Look at this crap. Light volume bullshit float. That's what it did for since December. That's what the markets did. And then all of a sudden it's a staircase up, elevator down. Next thing you know, this is at 101 bucks. Now, if you're in this long, sell it. Buy it back here if you got to be in Disney. The markets give it up. It's going to be a $100 stock again, maybe lower. So, Mitch, be careful, man. Be careful. You know, just don't get taken by these guys. This is what they're doing. They got everyone in on Amazon. They got everyone in on McDonald's, Google, Facebook, Apple for weeks. All I'm getting on Apple. I'm an Apple guys. I own a printing company. I got Macs. You know, I got iPads. I got MacBook Pros. I got everything. And I love Apple, but gosh, every day I get an email. We're making new watch bands. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so colorful. It's going to be great. Hey, we made the iPhone red. You know, it's like, what? And then they're pumping the iPhone 8. The iPhone 8 will have a curved window and it'll be a little smaller and a little bit skinnier, but everything else will be the same, huh? And the stock goes up 90 bucks. It's like, what? But that's how it is. And then when they get everybody in, because you know, all the retail traders, the small guy, they're always the last one to the party, guys. I was that guy 9-10 years ago. Oh my God, but they said, Kramer said, Apple, I got to buy. And I watched Apple go up $20 in the last 2 weeks. And now they're upgrading it. Oh my gosh, I got to buy. I got to do it. And let me do some margin too, because this is going to be a great trade. And then as soon as I get in it, just like everyone else, it goes down for 3 weeks. I dump Apple for a huge loss, then I turn it and go short, and all of a sudden Apple goes 30 bucks up. And it's like, what in the world is going on? That's why I learned technicals, guys. I taught, I paid guys just like college to teach me how to trade. Then I took my own style and did it. It's all education, guys. You can't be a doctor if you don't go to school, just like you can't be a trader if you don't go to school. See, unless you get, everyone's a trader in a bull market, guys. All you had to do is buy the dip. But when the market gives it up and goes the other way, all the bulls lose all their money. It's just the way it is. You could separate the good and the bad traders. Like who in the world, when we took this short trade on Google, who in the hell shorts Google up here after a ripping move? Yeah, I mean, seriously, I always get ripped on these moves. I get these emails, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. But gap fill, double top, 860 even number. 3 reasons to start adding slowly on this one, just like we did. I mean, we were lucky because the markets gave it up too. But boom, right back down. Bam, we got paid. The guy who's chasing it up here is like, oh, shit. All right, well, every time it goes straight back up, so I'm just going to hold on to this. And also on Google over here, next thing you know, it's filling the gap down here. Next thing you know, you're at double bottom. Next thing you know, you're at 803, and they're like, oh my god, well, that guy on CNBC gave it a $950 price target. Why does this keep going down? And the next thing you know, you're filling the gap down here. The guy who bought here sells there. They go short, and that's when this thing bounces up because we're hitting good support down in this area. So you got to be really, really careful with this stuff, guys. Really, really careful. Tesla, yeah, Tesla. Going at it with a guy yesterday. This thing's going to 310 easily. Now here we see how the markets pull back. What happens to Tesla? What happens to everything, guys? I don't care what stock it is. So I'm trying to explain to you. But last 10 minutes, Grandma's got to hold this market up. Hold it up, Grandma. And look on the SPY though. Yeah, Tesla. I'm got a short. That's it for me. You hit the 300, you get above it, you had to short this thing. You can't be buying Tesla up here. Let it pull back. Tesla can easily pull back to the 190, 200 area. Easily. This is the one that we keep shorting, keep getting paid. Everybody rips me every time we short this thing. We short it here. 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 And we short it here. I mean, how many times? If you would actually, if these Tesla bulls would listen to me, they could have gained $50 every time. Their average position would be $10 right now. Then they can hold it forever. Unless it goes out of business, but I don't think this is ever going to be a $10 stock again. So Grandma's pushing though, guys. Jeez. Well, look at the last volume candle. Well, we don't have the volume was getting lighter in the SPY. Yeah, for me, I was short Tesla. If you're long, just tighten the stops. Just be careful with these. You get back below this 291.45, this last pivot, this one's going to be in trouble just like the rest of the markets. Again, though, the light volume can continue tomorrow, guys, and everything goes straight up. Right now, we're waiting for pattern. We got 1 day down like we do every other time. I'm just a little excited. It's like, woo, this is great. This is great. This is what we're looking for. But the SPY, daily chart, we're right back into good support. 50 MA. 50 MAs, this is the big line, guys. We crack through that line. This is what they're protecting. We get through there and get back to double bottom here, fill this gap. I think it's going to be on. But again, still early. They're digesting the she's going to trim her balance sheet off, because trimming her balance sheet means no more asset buying programs, guys. She's got 42 different names for these asset, buying stock programs. I'm just saying how it is. It'll be like the asset purchase program, Operation Twist, POMO, this, that. Let's make up a new name so people don't get what we're doing. 4.5 trillion balance sheet. Yeah, my ass. It's more like 9 trillion. You don't get a market up straight up for 8 years for nothing. And here they come again, guys. Look at the SPY. Dun, 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 dun. Go to the 200. Got to close it at least above one of these, Grandma. Make everybody feel good. Because this distribution here means nothing. See how the volume's getting lighter too? We're halfway into this candle. Usually we get a big candle at the end, and this time, we don't. Or this will be funny. You'll get some guys who want out of these markets, and they'll pull it right back down to the low. I've seen that before, and then flush it out. All right, so Tesla, yeah, be careful. 20 times time following on plug today. Yeah, they got the news. Yeah, you got it, James. So, but hey, it popped up. If you did it, great, But again, yeah, thanks, Doug. We'll see. It's still early. Every time we get excited and shorts are coming in, and then, nothing happens. The next day we go 300 up and it's like, not again, So, but hey, you know what? It's exciting, especially when you're putting them on and for months, you know, and people are ripping you, and it's just like, all right, whatever. I make it simple, guys. I'm shorting high flyers with small positions, and if I get 5 to 10% on them, I'll pull them off. And if I make a grand here, 1,500 there, 500 there, 600 there on 40 different trades, it's a hell of a lot of money, and no stress either. No stress at all. All right, let's see. You couldn't have timed this call this more. Yeah, you know what, Carlton? It's still early, man. It's still early. If we get, you know, we were shorting the markets in 2015, guys, before that flash crash, that 1,000-point down day, or that week of just bloodbath, and then the Monday they just kicked the, you know, bulls in the balls. And we were shorting it for probably 3 months. We were adding positions, and every time it popped up the SPY, I was like, short it again, add some shorts, do something. And when we dropped, oh my gosh, it was payday. And it was like I have a Twitter account. I'm not really doing too much on there anymore. It's just too clogged up. It's easier to have the spreadsheet. But Twitter, I couldn't go back that far to look at all the stuff, but I couldn't even cover trades fast enough. I couldn't post stuff fast enough. And basically it's like, hey guys, on a 1,000-point down day and you're up 10, 20, 30% on a short, you have to cover. You know, and at the end of the day, though, I covered all my trades, posted everything. Unfortunately, Twitter doesn't go back. I think StockTwits does, though. I tried the other day. I couldn't. It just takes too much time going back. But we were in trades on StockTwits, too. As everything was coming in, we were covering. That's it. But look at everything, guys, just rolling over right now when the SPY goes down. And that's why when I put hashtag market trade, that's what you got to do. And Carlton, it's a market cycle, too. I follow cycles, too, of the markets. You know, it's all news driven these days, but cycles are a big, you know, part of the markets, and even full moons, guys. People laugh at me. You know, I'm like a werewolf. But you know, I got to keep an eye on that crap. Solstices, you know, there's a lot of stuff. Nvidia, really quick, bullish or bearish? There's really no setup on there right now, JH. You know, right now we were bullish here going, hey, this thing could possibly pop up. But now that we dropped down, you know, we're right at that point. You know, we have good support down in here, so it can hold. I want to see either a nice flush out, then lower. But right now, I have a short. I've been upside down on this one for a while and just holding on because it's a high flyer. It just stuck it to me. I'm in a small position, so it really didn't stick it to me, but it just went up in my face completely. But we wrote calls up here. We did some intraday stuff, so we made money on this. My short's not that bad, but we got our ass kicked. I have to admit it. JPM too, we got our butt kicked. Goldman Sachs, I'm almost at break even on that little bitch. That thing blew up in our face. But again, I did intraday stuff. I do so many different things with stocks. I don't show you guys everything, believe me. But you know, when I'm writing calls and stuff like that, you know, there's just different ways to trade, you know. But again, you know, if I'm really doing this and people are paying me, then we'll talk about strategy and how I do shit, you know, on here. I got 2 accounts, guys: a scalp trade, short term, and a swing trade account too. So I got 2 separate accounts doing stuff. A lot of pro traders have that. I don't want all my eggs in one basket. And plus, when you do have a substantial amount of money in brokers, you want to spread them around, guys. That's at least what I do. So. All right, Nvidia, yeah, I gotta. Right now, I would say probably lower prices, but you know, stock of the year. Look at the SPY though, guys, closing at the low of the day, so they're trying to push it up. Seen that too many times. You got too many people wanting out right now, and if they think about it, guys, it could be nasty Thursday, Friday in these markets. So just hold tight if you're short. Gosh, look at that. They are going to close it at the low of the day. We got 30 seconds left. Here, let's pull this up. We'll go to Nvidia back in a second, guys. I just want to watch this action here. Here we go on the 10-minute. Look at that. but buy the dip worked every time before. Wow, close it. Oh my gosh. This could be nasty, guys. When you get a gap up and you're coming from a high pivot, this is talking to us. This is big time talking to us. Grandma's going to have to do something tomorrow. Wow, can't fight the volume, Grandma, can you? And the algos, computers and the algos, good luck with this volume. So we ended up with 98 million, guys, and it mostly came from the last 2 hours of the day. Watch volume tomorrow. First half hour is going to be really, really important, at least in my opinion. If you're long in these markets, tighten those stops. You start getting 150, 200 million on the SPY, look out below, guys. They're going to give this thing up. When they're running for the exits, guys, look out. All right, Nvidia, let's do that one real quick. Yeah, Nvidia just hard. I need to see more. I wanted it. I really wanted this thing to pop up so I can initiate a short position in this one on my position list. I had to wait. I just didn't want to put someone in at 108 and then it bounces to 120 like me. And even if you go a half position, you could have done something here. If it pops up, add a little bit more and then get the cost average down. These are tough markets right now, guys. And they've been chopping around, doing nothing, complacent. I mean, you got one like Amazon running 8 days up for on news, on news, guys, on nothing but news. It's ridiculous. And then as it's going up, you get upgrades and this and that. It's like it's a freaking circus. That's why I'm hoping to do StockBookie TV, and we'll have some commentary, and it will be real traders, real time, making the shots, and hopefully making everybody money. We're going down a little bit after hours too. Keep an eye on these markets, guys. This can get really, really nasty quick. All right, so yeah, right now, I mean, if the markets drop, this thing's going lower, period. If the markets stay buoyant, then it'll probably chop around. If you are bearish and you want to go short, as long as you're staying below these moving averages, I think we're going to go down. But right now, 2-bar sideways, I got to see more evidence or a little flush down in this area. But for me, again, I can't initiate a trade on this here. If it popped up, I would have been doing it at double top, or right now it's giving it up, so I can't do anything with this one. I wish I could say I could. We talked about this pattern failing. I posted it on StockTwits, and boom, it's failing. And if a good bullish pattern like this above the MAs fails, you're looking at lower prices. Markets go down, you're definitely looking at lower prices. So just be careful if you're long Nvidia. Looks like SPY bounced off that uptrend support on the daily. Yeah, they're holding up. The volume came in. We're down a little bit after hours, but they held it up. We're at the crossroads again, guys. They had to gap it up, get everybody excited today. Oh, here it goes. Everyone's talking about this bullish pattern. It's not the best bullish pattern up here, guys. I have an inside bar bearish pattern, and this one's starting to play out a little bit. So we got, we got more work to do. The first step of the process still doesn't mean shit. We did have 100 million, which was a little bit better than normal. But again, we're still inside this bar until we start cracking this area and start heading down and wait for pattern. Now, if we go side, I'd like to see down sideways, or just down and start flushing, then you're looking for lower, fill this gap and possibly to 200 MA. Down here, maybe go long for a day or two, maybe buy some calls, but this could be a tough one because if they flush it, honestly, gosh, SPY could go right back down to the Trump trade, 208. So just be careful in these markets right now. That's all I'm saying. Did you go over Marriott? Sorry, I got distracted by JNUG. No, I need the ticker for that one. MAR, okay. MAR. Yeah, we talked. There's your trend line, guys. We talked about up in this area that, and I'm sure it's a high flyer too. Okay, yeah, look at that. There's your. I don't know why that popped up there. Hold on. Remove. Let's draw that. Yeah, look at that. There's your area right there. If you're long, tighten up the stop. If you're short, enjoy the ride. Monthly chart stretch. This could be easily a $75 stock in no time. You'll have support down in here, of course. You'll have, hold on, support down there, of course. But then let's put the retrace on this thing. Yeah, 85 is good support, but that starts cracking. You're easily going down to 75 bucks. 75, maybe. The markets give it up. You'll be at 56 bucks on this one, no problem. This should not be up here, period. That's way extended. On crap on the light volume markets, it should not be up here, period. So be careful with that one. Yeah, JNUG, see that one? Did that one go some more here? Let's see. JNUG, yeah. Well, it's still pulled back a little bit at the end there, but what a nice, nice move today. Still negative on the day, but daily chart. Did we get above that area? As long as we're above that moving average, guys. I still like to get above it. Yeah, you're above the 20 MA again. As long as that, this is, I like this. It's still bearish overall, but this bullish inside bar that plays out. Big area will be the 814 and then the 842. Gets above that, you're going to take off. Especially if the market's dump, gold's going to go flying. It might have a little trouble at first because people won't believe it. The markets are going to bounce. It always does. And all of a sudden they start flushing. People might head to this trade, but this one should stay pretty buoyant. Again, it is JNUG. Kind of has a mind of its own once in a while, but gold keeps ripping up. This will take off no problem. All right, guys, markets are closed, so we can start going through some stuff now. Futures up though. Yeah, VXX, that has a minus zone, so just be careful with the VXX. Yeah, VXX is starting to go though, guys. You know, this is one that, you know, as the markets were just doing nothing, this one was decaying like an option. Got the pop here and then kind of came in. You know, you can get interested in the VXX here. Just know that just take a massive position. Know that it could go lower, but if it pops up, big thing for this, you got to get above these MAs here on the daily. You could get above that. I mean, honestly, this can go to 30 bucks, guys. But just be careful. Don't load up. You know, if you have $1,000, you know, or if you have a couple thousand, take a couple $1,000s worth. You can lose, you know, if you're willing to lose. Don't do $100,000 position in this because it's cool to have 5,000 shares of a stock. Take the right position so if it does come down, you can handle the pain. But if it comes down back below the $15.30, $15 area, you might have to think about getting out. So, you know, it's a tight stop. It's a dollar something stop. If it gets above these moving averages, it's most likely going to take off. No, it isn't red. I'm not sure what you're saying, Carmela. I know you guys are probably talking about stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, okay, that was probably the VIX. Yeah, the VIX took off. Yeah, it's that 16 T VIX up. Yeah, you got some volatility. All those are going to be flying. Yeah, Marriott short that one. You saw the trend line up there. We talked about that one too. I mean, right there, look at that, right to that trend line, guys. You can't ask for a better trade than that. You know, I think we talked about this. I was saying it could go to 100. If you want to get interested, you can. Make sure you have enough for 100 just in case, and boom, it's already coming back. And you have a little topping tail here too. So it's not, you know, if you want to short this one, as long as it doesn't go above this area, 95, keep with it. If it does, do like a quarter position here, add another quarter. If it goes to 100, add another half, get to a 10% total, and then ride it down. It's still extended on the monthly. Marriott, it will come down. Market sell, this one's going to drop like a bomb, just like the rest of them. If you get above 17, yeah, exactly. You got it. You get above those moving averages on the VXX, yeah, look out. You know, but still, they've been doing it. They've been popping it up, and then boom, they bringing it right back and down. Is that head and shoulder on it? Marriott? Nah. Well, let's look at the daily, maybe. Nah. Well, no head and shoulder. I mean, no, not here either. No head and shoulder. There goes the volume. Yeah, even on the volume, look at that on the SPY, the last candle. Usually the last candle is the biggest of the day. Today, no way. This is some selling, guys. This is distribution, just like the IWM. When that thing was dumping today, it was like, whoa, what's going on here? And then you got, wow, SPY's going down. SPY's down 25 cents now. Not that it matters. It's still after hours action. Guys, we could get a bloodbath come Thursday, Friday. So be prepared. If you're in any of these short positions, anything, and things are tanking, just take some money off the table, please. Please. Let's see here. I didn't take stocks profit if that 3 times ES only profit on big dips like this. Yeah, SOX. We have a long in SOXS. Did it go up today? Yeah, there we go. Atta boy. Moving up. Yeah, we told you, let's nibble on this thing. Why not? We took the trade. We go back to our position list. We took the trade. We did it in a live session too. Raj brought this one up. 329 at 759. So we said, you know what, give it a shot. Go small position, something you're willing to, you know, hold on to where it's not taking up a ton of capital. Because you want to make sure you're in some of these trades, guys. You know, especially the high flyers. If this thing keeps tanking tomorrow and Friday, now you'll start looking for some green names like the Amazon today, the Chipotle, Panera you can't because that's on news. Ulta was green. Eventually, the markets keep selling. All the green ones will start turning red, just the way it is. Because that tells me, like Amazon, guys, still people buying up here, guys. Oh my God, it's going to 1,000. It's going to be so great. And all of a sudden, the market's down 200 tomorrow, 400 on Fridays, 500 on Monday, and Amazon's back down to 800 bucks. And everyone's like, I thought they upgraded Amazon. Well, what the hell happened? But people don't realize it's a market trade. Markets go down, everything goes down. Period. All right, head and shoulder. There goes the volume. Consider, yeah, SOXS. We are in that one. So far, so good. We entered it the other day, and so far we're a little bit in money. Get ready for the next leg down on the SPY. Yeah, Alan. You know, we're just due. We're way overdue, guys. Again, not out of the woods. I would love this. This is what I'm thinking, guys. This is what they're doing. I would love a gap down tomorrow. below this big support area. If we gap down tomorrow, we're going right here, 231.70. And we could go down there with some volume. It could be lights out. But again, still every time we start getting like, woo, this is it. Oh my gosh, we get a bounce up and we're 300 up and it goes straight up in our face. So watch volume, very important. If there's no participation, these markets could have a possible pause day. I mean, guys, we had almost a 200-point reversal today on the Dow. That's saying, hey, longs, you better think about something here. So, Daniel, are we thinking about bio will puke big time now? Possibly. The IBB, I mean, we were telling everyone, go short, go short. Inside par, bearish pattern. Check this out. We closed right on this we closed on the neckline. This gives it up. I still don't like, this isn't the best head and shoulder. It is kind of. There's other, again, I'll show you what a good head and shoulder is. Again, you got to respect it. If this cracks, you still have support down in here. But if the target plays out, you're going to like 268 area, this area 269. That's a nice little drop there. So remember, everyone was bullish on tech, on the IBB, the bios. Oh man, once it broke that 300 area, oh, here we go, get on board, and then boom, right back down. Just like always, guys. This is one too that just keeps on giving us short after short after short, 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 and we added shorts again. You know, how many times can you do it? And how many times can you keep doing it and people still, oh, why are you going short that one? It's like, because it's coming in, it's been in a channel, big bearish channel, up and down, up and down, up and down. We got to do something with those. It's just the way it is. At least as a technical trader. It's a circus. Yeah, Tyler, right? It is a damn circus. Now you got Trump in there. It's a Trump trade. And 2 days later, now watch on CNBC, they'll be like, is the Trump trade over? Market's in turmoil. Now, was that only, so what did that mean with Trump? You know, was it really, you know, supposed to go up? And they'll start talking then, throw more crap and put more crap in your head. And, oh my gosh, no, it's not the Trump trade. Oh my gosh, now I got to take the Trump trade. Oh no, now it's not. Now it isn't. And then they'll be blaming this. Next thing you know, they're blaming Obama, then George Bush, and they'll probably go back to Clinton and, you know, whoever else they can blame. It's pretty funny crap, guys. It is a circus. It's a circus show. One day, everyone's upgrading Amazon. Amazon pulls back 800. I would love CNBC to put those same guys back on who's been upgrading everything and say, hey, let's talk about your Amazon upgrade. Why in the world would you do that? Well, the fundamentals said, yeah, but it's $100 down from when you said, well, yeah, you know, it's going to be $1,000, $1,100 in like 4 years. I forgot to tell everyone that. But now it's, you know, and they'll get downgrades on Amazon now. The same guy who upgraded it, you know, 2 weeks ago will be downgrading it 3 weeks from now. You know, it's so stupid. I wasn't watching the markets the last 2 hours. What happened to bring them down? Janet Yellen announced that she's going to be taking off some crap off her balance sheet, her $9 trillion balance sheet. We're going to unwind this big experiment now. And now that we created the biggest bubble on Earth, now we think everything's good. And, you know, we waited on data for another 3 years to create the big bubble, but now everything's good. We promise. Make sure you know all the bulls are in, guys, with margin, the whole 9 yards. They're all in now. Oh, this is so great. Apple just keeps going. And oh, no, Apple's down a little bit. Not a big deal. Nothing to worry. All of a sudden, Apple goes down another $2 tomorrow, then another $1 on Friday. But again, one day at a time, like I say in my videos, guys. We got a little piece of the puzzle today with the little downside. Wasn't great. It was talking to us a nice gap up to a nice gap down, you know, to a nice downward. I mean, they went right to we talk about this high pivot in my video over and over. It can't get past this and gap fill. Likelihood possibly going lower. A little bit down after hours, but no big deal. But people are going to think about this day, guys, overnight. And saying, wow, you know, because you got to remember, this is distribution at its finest right here. And this was just a couple more guys in one day. Wait until you get about 5, 6 big players distributing. you want to have some fun in these markets? Just wait. All this light volume crap, all of a sudden, you've seen it too many times, guys. Just remember, took us how this is the staircase up. If we get the elevator down, we're going to be right back here. And everyone's going to be like, what the hell? And this could be wiped out in a week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of up could be wiped out in a week or two. Just beware. That's all I'm saying. Not that it's going to happen. Just be, just be prepared. That's all I'm saying. So, let's see here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, bud. If you follow me and go to my thing, I'm a chart guy. I try to find setups. That's all I'm doing. I don't care about news. I don't care about anything. Earnings I do, but if you're in the right position in earnings, if it goes up, you can always add more. If it goes down, you're already in the trade. No big deal. What's up, Reba? How's it going? Hourly head and shoulder on which one, bud? That's more short term though. I'm waiting on KR at 25 to go long with 6 months calls. KR, be careful with the longs. Can't say enough. Yeah, you don't want to go long in this one. No way. What at price point? 25. Let's see. Is there anything down there? 25 maybe. Let's see. Nah, 20. Nah. I mean, you got a little area here. If you were to go long, I'd do here 22, $17 down in this area. This is the monthly though. You know what? Let's go to the daily. Daily or bullet. Yeah. See, this is the bearish pattern. This pattern starts to play out. You're going downtown. Markets go. You're really going on this one. See what the weekly tells us. Yeah. This is setting up for lower prices. 25 is not bad. But if the markets give it up, I'd look right in here. Right. See this pivot here? You retraced up, tested it, came back in, tested it again, consolidation, and then broke out. This is where your support is right here. 2190, I'd start getting interested, but it has a good chance if the markets start going lower. It's at 1769. So if you want to get interested in this one long, make sure the markets are going up, not down. And yeah, that's your area. 25 is a good round number too. You can't rule it out. But if the markets aren't bouncing, still going down, it's going to go down a little bit lower. Just like Amazon today, guys. My area at the 860, 858, I just knew it. Right when I took that short, it was like, oh, God, here we go again. And they stuck it to me. And it's the market makers on the light bullshit volume. And it's just like, damn, these guys, they can't even help themselves. But I stuck with it. And you know what? Got paid. This is why. Gap fill, double top. So when it pierced through, and here we started adding, it was like, gosh darn it, here we go again, right? The 859, 860, like a flipping magnet, because after you get this big extension move and it starts ripping through a gap fill, you gotta take this trade, guys. And then double top, and then 860, everything that I looked for, it went exactly to it. And then here it was like, gosh, I got to do it one more time. It's like, all right, hold my breath. Here they go. They're gonna stick it to me. But again, couple hundred shares, not a big deal. Boom, pull back, out. So, and it worked because the market sold off. Don't get me wrong, But again, this is, as a technician, this is where you have to start stepping up to the plate. I should have waited patiently for double top and the 860. But when you start getting this type of a move, you crack through here, and it still, tends to run. You got to start getting interested in right in here, right in this area. Look, again, overshoots and then cranks on it. That's the stuff you got to look for, guys. Let's see here. Waiting on KR to go long. Yeah, hold on with that. When do you hold on here? When do you think it's time to get an Apple puts? Gosh, yeah, you could have probably got some lately. We're shorting that one with shares. Gosh, it's tough to say with Apple. Every time it pulls back a buck, it pops right up, and it's like, damn. You just get destroyed in these things. It's a tough market for puts, guys. I mean, they look fabulous right now. It's like, oh, man, I'm going to get paid. I'm going in puts. It is stretched. Maybe go out 2 months or so. I don't play options very often other than writing calls and writing puts. But, man, I mean, it's due. But it doesn't mean if the markets go dry again and stays complacent, we do have a topping tail on here, though. So, and it tried breaking out again, got all the bulls as it was going higher today. Oh man, here it goes, 150. You see look at stock twits. That's all people. 170, I think, 180, at least 150, and then all of a sudden it reverses, and they're all like, oh, well, what? That doesn't make any sense. Still has a good bullish pattern, but doesn't mean it can't chop. These options kind of probably, popped up today. But yeah, just be careful. You know, if you could go shares, go shares. If you have to do puts, gosh, you know, I mean, I would do it more as a day trade where if it starts bombing, get in and get the hell out, you know. And again, if you do puts, if you could do $5,000 worth, do 2,000 right here. If it goes up in your face, do another two. If it goes up a little more, do another one. And it really starts wrenching you, you got to get out. That's it. Next thing you know, they're wrenching you till the end, and then the thing's worthless. And remember, when you take put positions or call positions, 1 to 3% of your total portfolio. You know, a couple $100, $1,000. If I do a put or a call, it's only $1,000, maybe two. I don't, you know, because I can handle losing $1,000, guys. It's like, all right, you know, let's go to. Honestly, I'd rather go to the casino and lose $1,000. At least I get free food. At least I get drinks. You know, have a good time. Take some friends up there. Blah blah blah. And here you don't get shit. You get the email. Your options are expiring. What do you want to do? You know, it's like, yeah, great. They're worth a penny. So what the hell do you want me to do? And that's why I don't play options. I used to a little bit, you know, here and there, but I just don't do it. I worked hard to get to where I'm at today, and that's what I'm doing. I got two accounts. One's a swing, one's more of a scalp, short term, and I'm sticking with it. Excuse me, guys. Choking on my water here. All right, let's see here. When do you think it's time to get? Yeah, so that's just tough. If you want to, don't let the haters bug you. Now, you know what? Lately with the haters on stock twits, you know when you're doing good stuff and when people really start hitting you. You might have a bad trade here and there. I even had a guys. So I posted this trade right in here. I think it was 58 bucks, 59 bucks right in this area. So I was like, guys, after this nice fall in earnings, target go, wow, look at that. So it's going a little bit lower. So I said target could go to 50 bucks. So the guy chimes in. He's like, well, 50 bucks when? I said, I don't know, maybe a month or so. I don't care if you're in a swing trade, then, you know, just ride it, you know. But I said to him, I said, you know, if it gets on the monthly chart, hits the 200 MA, you might get a bounce. Okay. So for the last couple of weeks, this thing's been bleeding, you know, from this area. One of his buddies blocks me already because he was like, oh, this is time for the target to bounce. Let's go long. And I was like, I think it's going to 50. So they're like, yeah, 50, whatever. I'm like, all right, well, let's see. You know, we got a couple gap fills down here, blah, blah, blah. So as this thing's bleeding, I hear nothing from these guys. Nothing. You get 2 days up, I get the text or the messages. Hey, StockBookie, so much for your $50 call. You got 7 days left to make that monthly call. And it's like, yeah, but you don't understand. We hit the 200 MA. If I was short this thing, I would have pulled it off at the 200 MA, at least half. And I said to him, I said, but you know what? Hey. And then he comes back and said, still though, from 59 to 53 bucks, that's a hell of a short. So he comes back on this trade. He talks, I'm going long on target, blah, blah, blah. Then it comes in, he takes a loss. And then he gets a 2% gain, I think, on this day. I get the message. I just took a 2% gain on target, and your $50 area is still not there. You're wrong on your trade. Why don't you admit it? And I was like, wrong on my trade. I said, dude, 59 to 53? I'm wrong on that? And then I started reading his things, and he's like, our dialogue was, you said 30 days, it's going to 50. I was like, damn, dude, you're really stuck on that. I said, I hope you don't trade like that, because from 59 to 53, I'd be pulling something off here on this bounce. You know, if it would have went back up, I would have loaded more here and down. But I told him, I said, you better not hope this SPY dumps, and it's going to go right to my $50 target. And, you know, still, the guy already blocked me, because as it was coming down these 3 days, and you know, I go to talk crap to him. I said, all right, guys, 2 days left, almost there. This might, if we sell, I'll be a day off, guys, if this hits 50 bucks. But it's like, gosh, why isn't this guy, you know, saying, hey, great trade, man. You know, I'll have to keep an eye on your stuff. You know why? Because he has his own little website. He charges people. He consults for people. And he knows that if they come on StockTwits and start looking around, they might see me and this guy battle. For me, I don't care. It's just another trade. Cool. I hit it right. I hope somebody took it. Awesome. You know, instead of bashing me, you're bashing me on this trade. And here we are, right back to double bottom. And actually close a little bit lower. So this will be interesting. Let's see if we go to 50. I think I have 1 day left on the trade. He blocked me, so all our dialogue disappeared. So I think I had 1 day left. Gosh, I missed it by 1 day. That sucks. But anyways, guys, and not to beat a dead horse, but my gosh, yeah, I got the haters attacking me. The Trump trade was the biggest scam. Oh my gosh. No, it should have been the Trump no participation trade. Warren Buffett, the stock market, the device transferring money from the patient to the patient. Yeah, and Buffett too. Oh my gosh, buying Apple at the highs. That was the other thing. So they're making shitty products, changing colors, doing this, doing that. Then Buffett buys the stock. It's like, oh my gosh, here we go. So that's why, you know, we had to put a short on that one. You got to do that. Let's see. I was looking at MAR still, head and shoulder. Doesn't show up on the daily or weekly chart. Yeah, I mean, let's see. You want a head and shoulders show up on all chart frames. That's how you know it's going to be pretty good. Nah, not for me. Once you crack below, here's your head. I see what you're looking at, but once you crack below this area here and start chopping around, it needed to stay above and go up. Again, if I do webinars, I'll show you what I look for. I mean, honestly, it could go up here. I don't know. It's up 52 cents. I don't know. Is it catching a bid? Do they have news or something? That might just be a couple after-hour prints going off though too. But yeah, it's just not for me. You know, I mean, it's not bad. I like an up-sloping trend line, but still, I mean, it's still a bearish pattern starting to break down. Caught a little bit of a bid when the market's caught a little bid, but you know, still almost ended up at the low here. Not good. Not good for any stocks right now. You know. Let's see. I heard the Feds were about to tighten their balance sheet. The markets knew a month ago. BS move up. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it was a light. Why do you think there was no participation? You get 50 million, 60 million on the SPY. No one was doing shit in the SPY. All the bull. But you know what they did though? I shouldn't say they didn't do anything. They did a lot of stuff. They got all the retail traders in on Facebook, in on Apple, in on Amazon, in on Netflix. You know, all the high flyers. Goldman Sachs, they already took care of those guys on that one. Remember Goldman Sachs? Oh my gosh, they're upgrading it, doing this, doing that. Oh my gosh, it's Goldman Sachs. Falling again. They did it here. They sucked them in here. Well, everyone bought puts. They creamed them, brought it down. Everyone bought puts, brought it up, creamed them again, and all of a sudden pulled the rug. And even this isn't a head and shoulder either. So, I mean, it almost looks that way. But again, monthly chart. I never in a million years thought we'd get back to the 2007 highs, and we did. But again, monthly chart stretched. We still got a way to go. This is going to be a $185 stock, guys. Mark my words. If the market's dump. So, let's see here. I think you're on KR. I want to see a nice flush down before we go long. Yeah, exactly. You know, when expectations exceed reality, that's an opportunity presents itself. You got it. I'll be careful with the after-hour quotes a lot of times. Yeah, exactly. You got it. Well, market makers, too, they might have to put some orders through as well. Some trades that they had to push through or didn't happen. They have a certain amount of time to close them out. I think it's at the end of the after-hours market. So whatever that would be, 8 o'clock or whatever. So they got to put them through before 8 o'clock. It might be an order out of order. So, you know, if you bought something at 100, they might stick an order at 103, you get that little spikes and so on and so forth. But they have, you know, there's rules where they have to have, they got to put the order through a certain time. I was studying for a prop trading test, and I don't know if I'll ever do it, but I have a couple people that are interested in me helping them out and trading, but they take a certain percentage of your profits, and I just don't like that. But one thing they do, they give you 25-to-1 leverage. So if you have $1 million account, I could trade with 25 million. So it's enticing, but you know what? I like doing this. I like having you guys following me. I'd rather get paid doing this, doing charts, you know, doing my own trades and no one over my back. If I don't want to be here, I could take off, do some golf and stuff like that. So check out the BBY double top. Yeah, guys, if you're new to the room, punch in some trades, $sign. We'll go through a couple more charts. I'm going to take off in a couple minutes here, but if you want me to look at one other thing before I go, punch it up. I'll take some time, look at them. We'll go from there. Yeah, you got the double top here. It's not bad. I'd like to see it go a little bit more. It could. Monthly chart, it is extended. See how it came in, though? See how the markets came in and how it dropped like a rock? So, again, markets come in, it's coming down. Markets stay buoyant, could go a little higher. If you wanted to get interested in this one, you can. Just go a small position. Remember, if it goes up, your next area is going to be right around 53, 54, and then double another push up to here. I see the double top here too. You know, you got great resistance too. But, you know, markets dump, it's going lower. Markets go up, it could go a little higher. This is not a bad area to go short if you wanted to. If it starts moving up on you, you just got to stop out. If it goes back to 60 bucks, then you add it again. But again, just look at the chart. Market started dumping. What happened? Good night. Doesn't matter. The light volume holds this crap up, guys. When there's no participation and the markets hold up and nobody's selling, when you get selling across the board, everything's coming in, guys. Period. AMD. AMD, same thing. Look, market started giving up. What happened with AMD? Straight down. Same crap. Markets go down tomorrow and Friday. If they do, still early to tell. AMD is going right back down, guys. So be careful with this one. I told you guys in my videos, 1475 was the area. If we can't get above there, you have a gap here around 15 bucks. If we can't get above those, it's going to keep chopping, and eventually it's just going to give it up and take the path of least resistance, which will be down. Still could get news. That's the only thing that's going to save this, whether it's up or down or good or bad news. Could be bad and might go tanking. But if it's good news, you know, someone I'm sure will come out and upgrade it or something because they'll need higher prices for the weekly options or whatever. But it's going to be interesting, guys. Right now, nothing wrong with AMD. Still above the 20, above the moving averages. Bullish stance. But again, down, sideways. This is a slight bearish pattern, and with a bullish pattern being above the MAs. So that's why it's a 50-50 shot. I have no position in this. I could give a shit, but I'm just making videos showing people because you know what? I've been here. All the bulls thinks it's going to 20, 25. But I keep telling everybody it's going to come down to $9 first, maybe lower. That's when you want to get interested in this. Markets go down, could even go lower. Just be careful. I was that bull in a bear market, buying dips, doing this, getting my ass roasted. Then I'd go short, then they would bring it up. Then I would go sell the short for the loss, go long, then they'd bring it down. Every time on the wrong side of the trade. And after a while, guys, that gets really, really tiring. That's why in markets like this, I had a bunch of shorts across the board. I just hang out. I scalped like a Google trade today. I wrote some calls on Amazon. You know, just slow stuff like that. Just keep it going. Pull some trades off. Tomorrow, if we have a nice down day, I'll be covering some more trades. You know, a little bit here, a little bit there. Even that PLCE. Gosh, I should have pulled off another quarter, but I still think we could get down to 107. I really think we could still get down in here. So yeah, markets dump. It's all going down. I mean, just look at the here, Apple. Okay, I'm going to go to the 10-minute and tell me that. I mean, there might be some stocks up. Look at that fall. Markets fall. Adobe down because the SPY selling. I don't even know. AMT down. Amazon down. ATVI down. BABA down. CBS down. CMG down. I don't even know. COHR, we're short this one, down. Duncan. Yeah, Duncan held up okay, though. I have to give this one credit, but still came down a little bit. Light volume name. Well, actually, no, it did 4 million today. But yeah, this one held up. But this one got a little beat down in the last couple of days. So we are short this one. We covered half of it. So, but do you see a common thing with these charts, guys? Markets, SPY sells. What happens? Facebook, Fizz is Fizz. That the time will come for this piece of crap. IBB, look at that drop. iRobot, even giving it up. IWM was the beat down today, guys. This is the one when they were this is distribution, guys. As soon as they stopped, oh, it's great again. Then they came right back in and said, I want out of this thing. And then boom, this is probably one hedge fund, guys. Wait until 3 or 4 get in control of this crap. You better look out below. IYT, same crap. There's that trend line, guys. They've been trying with everything they got. Get it above it. Come on. Please. Then when this thing's not leading like the IWM, it's lagging, not good. This is going to be 150 right in here. There's a gap right there. But do you guys see the commonality with all these? That's a real word or not? Balls. Johnson, though, held up. But look at that. Still foul. Look at that, though. They were fighting. You got all the mutual funds probably coming in here going for safety. It's Johnson & Johnson. You got to go. They're dividend paying. You got to do it. And look at that. They still dumped it in their face. Lennar was even on the day, but look at that. Still pulled back. These are all the positions we're in, guys. Triple L, L3 Technology. I don't even know what these are. I just like the charts. Dumping. LOPE. Don't even know what it is. Dumping. McDonald's was good. Another safe haven play. Get in, get in, get in. Hurry up. And look at this, though. They dumped. When SPY was dumping, dumping. 3M, another safe haven, dumping. MTN, another one, dumping. All these are a trade. When the market's selling, I'm telling you. Priceline. PLCE, dumping. PM, dumping. Panera, they had news. Gosh, that pisses me off with this one. Yeah, they buy. I don't even know if the buyout's done or not. I'm going to have to look at that. Pool, dumping. Q's, dumping. Shop, we sold half of that, dumping. SMH, finally dumping. Jeez, yeah, just keep. It's SMH. You know, semiconductors, they're great again. Look at this chart. I mean, really, just gnawing away, just killing the shorts, killing the shorts, killing the shorts. One day, boom, it's going to be lights out. It's going to be a $60 stock again. That's what I'm showing you guys. This one we're long, so we're hoping it goes up. But look, we're long in that one. Look, pop. So Spider, you know, we know what happened with that one today. Feel like a crack. Yeah, you know, Tyler, it always feel like it's cracking. And then the volume comes, no volume comes in and it goes right back up. But this is how they're conditioning people, guys. Now, all the bulls are like, don't worry, it's going to go up. It always does. I mean, come on. Is it really going to go down? There's no way. And all of a sudden you get tomorrow the 200-point down day. And then the bulls are like, well, yeah, you know what? But CNBC said this, and this is great. And then you get the 500 down day on Friday, and you're like, whoa, maybe I shouldn't have used all my margin on that long trade. You know, just be careful. Skyworks giving it up. Target even giving it up. Tiffany giving it up. Tesla, the bull of all bulls, even Elon tweeting problems in Shortville. Well, is he tweeting today now? Hello, Elon, where are you? Take two was a little bit strong, but look, gave it up at the end when the SPY was selling. Alta 2. This is another one. I think Kramer was talking about this one. I like Alta up here. This is going to be great. You know, I mean, it wasn't better down here, you know, a year ago. It's really good up here at the highs. It's like, oh my. See, Kramer's another guy. He got his ass whooped in 2008, and everyone hated him, and now everyone loves Kramer again. Look at this. Retrace back into this. You got to short this thing. You know, that's another one. Short it. I know. I don't even think I don't have a position on that one now. I personally do, but I didn't post one. I guess I could post one on my thing. It's all pretty. We'll have to look at it tomorrow. It might be too late. I got a lot of trades on there. And then win. This is the only one. It's like, damn, you little bastard. I'm telling you, someone must need the higher price. But again, popped it up right into this resistance. The fade, just like over here, the fade. It's almost like pop it up, get more people on board. The fade. Pop it up over here, get more people on. So I'm still watching this. Close below the line, the 117.40. So I'm still okay with this trade. A little bit upside. I'm a short-term trade, a little bit upside down in that one. But we did initiate a swing trade where we're in at 116.98. So we're okay with the swing trade right now. Just multiple trades. Guys, SPY's down 48 now. Oh, gosh. All right, let's go back to the feed here. Let's see. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, man, no problem. I appreciate you guys showing up. Can you show the Apple chart? No problem, bud. Comment on it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, Apple, same thing. Look at that. Look at that drop, guys. Apple, we just saw this little topping tail here. If you want to short Apple, bottom line, guys, if you're long, you need to get above the tail, the all-time high. If you're short it here. Because I'd say you short it here, but have a small enough position where you can handle, you know, going up to 152, 153, just in case. Market's dump, it's going straight down. I don't care what it is. So just be careful with Apple up here. I wouldn't be buying. That's why we're shorting it. You know, we took a short-term trade on this one as well. Everyone ripped me. It's like, all right, it's a short-term trade in shares, not a big deal. You know, you're getting your butt kicked. I said, yeah, if I was in options, I'd be getting my ass roasted right now. Not in options. I'm in shares. If you watch my videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's how we work. No, actually, I am in an Alta position. I am upside down. We did post something on the 30th though. Now that I'm looking, 283.90 we're in at on my position sheet at StockBookie.com. If you just showed up, go there, StockBookie.com. Sign up for the free membership. You get the emails for the live streams. You get some trade ideas. All these charts that we're going through, technical analysis every night that we're doing on different stuff. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. But we went short on Apple, 323, 2017 at 140.99. A little bit out of the water, but that's not bad. We did add it 328 at 142.84. So our average price is 141.91. So we're $2 out of the money. Big deal. Markets dump. We'll make 5, maybe 10 on this trade, and we'll be done. And maybe, who knows, maybe a little bit more. So you just got to watch out for these high flyers, guys. Just be careful. Can't wait for margin calls. Yeah, it's going to happen, guys. I did this years ago. 2000, loaded the house, margin, everything. And then when they kicked my ass, it was like, wow, this isn't good. Two plate to Nvidia. Yeah, Nvidia, it's not really showing me too much. I mean, we had a nice pullback on it, but not showing a lot, unfortunately. I mean, it is. We talked about this bullish pattern and said, hey, if this fails, look out below. Go to my post on StockTwits. I shared it again saying, hey, if this fails, look out. I still think it's going to 80, 78, but it's the stock of the year, the darling of the markets. It's Nvidia. I wish it would have popped and then dropped. But again, we could get a nice green day tomorrow. Everything's up, everything's great, and everyone's happy. So just beware. We're at the 99 or the even number of 100. There's some support there. If it does crack through 94, then we're probably going down, filling some gaps the way. Honestly, if it's said and done, this could go to $68 gap fill. So mark that down in your calendars. I don't have a time frame. I could get good trades out there, but people are funny. Let's see here. Kramer actually said to sell alt. Oh, did he say to sell it? Okay. I thought he was saying that buy it. Maybe my mom calls me on this crap. Well, Jim Kramer was talking about Alta. Okay, good. Finally, a good call from Kramer. Actually said not to buy. Okay. Wow, the right call. Yeah, we're short, so hell no. Let that thing come in. We shorted that one a couple times, like 3 or 4. I think this is our 4th time short. So whatever. But again, yeah, you get margin calls just like, remember when the oil was plowing down? How many of these hedge funds, everyone thought it was going up and they just killed them, and every day it just kept going down. Margin call, margin call, margin call. Kind of like Billy Ackman on VRX. He had to sell everything to cover his margin call. It's stupid. So, but yeah, we had a lot good down day on some stocks, guys. We're still not out of the woods. Let's take it each and every day as the markets give us. For all I know, we're up 300 tomorrow and everything's fine and everything's great. Janet comes out, lip service, QE4, just in case, we'll be there. Don't worry. She's got to figure something out. So if we have some pretty good sell-off in the next couple of days, they're going to have to come out with Siegel, Buffett, Tepper, or whoever else is the perma bulls on CNBC. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I got a softball game to coach tonight. I'm going to eat some lunch and take care of some business before I leave. I do appreciate it. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow. Again, sign up at StockBookie right before I go. Today it was last minute, so I just posted it. If I go live, I usually go about 20 minutes to a half hour. You'll get the email, and then go to YouTube, and then we'll go live. Eventually, though, I want to do some more private stuff where everyone can talk, like on GoToMeeting. I'm looking at some different sites, too, for the where everyone can talk. We can share screens. Maybe some option players come in who's doing spreads and iron condors, all that stuff, which I have no clue about. But maybe we could get some good trades off, because I know a lot of people don't have big accounts or a decent size account. So I want to cater to some smaller people too, with the puts and the spreads and verticals or whatever, or ones that even play time depreciation. That would be a great one on Amazon. If you want to play depreciation or decay, do it with Amazon right now. That's why we wrote some calls on that one. So just stuff like that. Sounds got to be over. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. But again, go to StockBookie, sign up. It's free. What do you have to lose? And then hopefully we'll do some webinars. I'm looking to do some stuff at night too to bring some more people on. Again, all I want to do is have a bunch of eyes on the markets and just spread it apart, find good trades, and start making money. Whether it's puts, calls, or whatever, I don't really care. Again, I'm bearish on the markets right now. Eventually we will be bullish, just not right now. But again, thanks everybody for showing up. Yeah, well, yeah, IRA accounts are tough. You could go with the SDS, go with the TWM, go with the QID on the Qs. You know, just short the indexes or buy the inverse ETFs on the indexes. You can always do that too in your IRA. So, hey, no problem, guys. Again, thanks everybody for coming. I'm out for the rest of the day, and I might make a daily video if I have a little bit of time. But again, thanks everybody for showing up. God bless. See you on the charts.